prone condition on you.
Oh, thank you.
And you are also unconscious. All right, Gimbal.
So I'll yell back, Lynn's down, Lynn's down. I'll turn around and cast Thunderwave, and I'll exclude Lynn and the effects. Yeah.
All right. Sculpt them out.
I should get them both.
No, you only get one. It's a 15-foot. So let's see. You'll get the first one. Which now I'll say this: if you get the first one, he'll knock it back because he's going to have nowhere to go. So he's going to force the other one back too.
Yeah.
So go ahead and target the first one, and then make him do his saving throw.
If anyone, I'm going to move up here.
Okay.
Just so I can get both of them.
Okay.
And if anyone wants to give me inspiration here, because I've already used my inspiration, but if anyone wants to give that to me,
I'll give you mine.
that'd be good. Actually, it's a saving throw for them, so it doesn't matter.
No, should you need it, you could have mine. Or whoever needs it first.
Well, one of them failed. That's good.
Yeah, one of them failed, which would be Minotaur number 2, which is in the back.
Which is not the one I wanted to.
Yeah.
Dadgummit.
Thank you guys for the follow.
And I rolled
I
like
appreciate
crap.
it.
Awesome.
All right, so thunder damage does half to him, and it does push him back, what, 10 feet?
That's correct.
All right. So a concussive blast leaves your hand. The first Minotaur resists it. He basically just bucks up and plants his back foot, but the other one behind him gets pushed back 10. All right. Anything else for you there, Gimbal? You can move, but you would take the attack of opportunity, though.
Yeah, that's very, very true. So.
And as a bonus action, just for future reference, I have a whole bunch of things you can do with bonus action. Well, with your inspiration and a bonus action, but in the future you can use that and you can buy a hit dice heal. That doesn't count for your hit dice heals, and it would be a max.
Oh. Okay.
So it's some small little cool perk. And I'll have a whole list put together and put in Fantasy Grounds for you guys here in the near future by the next time we play.
So for Minotaur 1, I will flip him the bird, and then I will. I won't. I don't have an action, so I won't disengage, but I will turn around and run. So.
Okay, I will take the attack
Wish
of
me
opportunity.
luck, guy. Wish me luck.
Yeah. I wish you luck as well, man. I really do. So he's going to give you the great axe attack to the back.
There.
Oh, you're so lucky. Wow, Lynn, they're leaving you there dying, man.
Well, yeah. I did what I could.
I know. All right, Zero, what say you? Is Zero going to be a hero, or is he going to be a zero?
Zero, huh?
Wow, we could have a bad night tonight, guys. We really could.
At my Tides of Chaos.
Yep, Tides of Chaos will give you advantage.
Give me a slot. It'll give me a slot too, right?
Let's take a quick gander at it.
Or is that I can use sorcery points actually?
You can use you can do that. Tides of Chaos will basically grant you advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. And then once you use it, you got to take a long rest. And any time before you regain the use of this feature, the DM will make you roll on the magic table immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell of first level or higher. So then after a long rest, you can get your feature back. So what say you? What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna use sorcery points to gain a second level slot. Then I'll use Tides of Chaos for advantage on Ice Knife, I guess.
I don't think that takes an action, does it? At third level, you gain the ability to twist your spells to suit your needs. You gain 2 of the following metamagic options. No, that's metamagic. I should probably look at sorcerer points. I guess that would be for wild magic, maybe. Nope. Don't see it on. It's under metamagic. That's got to be it.
Under sorcery points, it says create spell slots. You can transform unexpected sorcery points into 1 spell slot.
Yeah, I'm looking for it on your character sheet. I see wild magic and wild magic surge. Let me open up my player's handbook. I'm just wanting to know if it takes an action or a bonus action or anything like that, or if it even takes an action at all. Do you know by chance?
I do not.
All right, I'll have to add that on your sheet too. So, let's see. Should be Font of Magic, I think it's called. There it is. Yeah, Font of Magic.
As a bonus action on my turn, I can do that.
That sounds like a winner. I figured there was an action involved. It says, yeah, bonus action. That's it. Yeah. So, yep, this would be your bonus action to...
Well, I'm not going to use the Tides of Chaos because I want to use Magic Missile, and that's an automatic hit.
It is. You have any spell slots left, or you got?
Can I use the
3
bonus
first
action to do that?
Well, you got 3 first level spells. I mean, you can still cast Magic Missile as a first level spell, so you won't even have to. You won't even have to transfer. But if you want to, you can use your bonus action and still cast.
Oops, sorry.
No, there's no need to. So what were you wanting to do? I mean, I kind of really didn't understand what you were wanting to do. Well, I mean, what were you wanting to do with you can't? Can you get a second level spell slot? I think you can, right?
Yeah, I was going to use a sorcery point to create the second level slot and then fire the magic missile at the second level. And then since it's automatic,
it should be on a sheet.
Use the Tides of Chaos.
Yeah, sorry, I had to use my book because it should be on your sheet. I don't know where it disappeared to.
I don't see it.
I'll have to get Font of Magic put back on there. So, yeah, as a bonus action, you can create a spell slot. How many sorcery? You haven't cast any. You have what? 4 of them. You get 1 per level, I think. So it's going to cost you 3 of your spell points. So you would check off 3 of the bubbles on your sheet, and now that will give you 1 of your second level spell slots. So yeah, you can definitely cast. I just didn't understand what you were wanting to do. I didn't know you wanted to cast it as a second level slot. So
yeah,
I was like, if you were going to do it at first, there's no need to do that.
I just wanted extra damage on it.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you got a second level spell slot. You got 1 sorcery point left, and then I'll add Fonts of Magic back onto your character sheet also. I've got to write that down.
All right. There we go.
Yeah. Good luck. Add Fonts of Magic. All right, nice damage. 4, 3, 5, and 5 for a total of 17. Wow, you always do good magic missile damage. So
I also think you damaged yourself earlier.
Yeah.
When did that happen? Not now. It says all Minotaur. Or was that previously?
Yeah,
right.
I just dropped on the chat. That's what happened.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just, let's see, yeah, just hold down Control and take that damage to 0-10 and just hold down Control and then put that on yourself, and then that'll take that 2 and make that a heal of a 2, so you can take that damage off. So you do a total of 17 damage to the Minotaur. Here, I'll get that. There you go. You get that damage taken off for you. Alright, so what else do you want to do? You've used your bonus action to use spell points. Actions, you still got movement if you want to move.
Okay, then I'm moving.
Okay. Lynn, you're up. Your first saving throw was a fail. So we will go to Rain. Did I ask you guys if you wanted to do the rolls, or do you want it to be automatic?
Yeah, I think we said automatic.
I thought you did. I've been trying to ask all my games that like a second time. So, all right, Rain, what say you? We are in round number 3 still.
All right. I heard a scream, but I'm still afraid, so I'm gonna go up here and give 0 healing potion to take back.
Well,
So
I'm not
0
hurt,
you can...
but I'm not hurt.
Not for you, for them.
I'm not going back.
Neither am I. You're better at this than I am.
Let the holy man do his job.
All right, so the second Minotaur, he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. All right. So he is 40 and then 45 feet here. He can't do anything because he took a dash action to catch up to you guys. So Ander, you're up now. They should have just stayed and fought these things. They're just like wasting too many actions. I mean, I'm not trying
Channel Divinity, preserve life.
Oh man.
I'm gonna split it between Lynn and Gimbal.
Okay. All right. So you can do up to, what, 5 hit points your level, so what, 20 hit points? So you can give 10 and 10, and I don't think that's half of their life. So... What, is it 5 a level, or let me check that out really quick.
Not a level, but it didn't. I don't think it parsed right.
Let's see. As an action, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you get hit points equal to 5. Your pool of hit points would be 5 times your cleric level. So your cleric level's 4. You should get 4 times 5 is 20. Let's see. Your channel divinity, preserve life. It says healing of 20. So that's why. So let's see. Oh. Let's change that from a 20. Let's put that in increments of 5. So let's see here. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see. Let's go a 5. So now it looks like the heal will be 5. Yeah, you had 4 cleric levels in there. So we'll just do in increments of 5, and then you can just drop it in increments of 5, or however you want to. You would just have to change the bonus number, you know what I mean? So do you want to do 10 and 10?
Yeah, 10 and 10.
Okay, so we'll have to take 10. We'll have to add 10 and add 10 to, and we'll have to add 10 to Lynn and add 10 to Gamble. So, all right. So Lynn's at 24 wounds instead of 14, and Gimbal, you are at what was Gimbal at? I don't know how many hit points you had.
I had 17. I was hit for 17. So
okay, so you would be at 7, correct? Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. That was your action. Anything else for you, Ander? Bonus action?
Yeah, I can't disengage at this point, so
Yeah, they're just keep running and yeah, you guys just keep running, taking attacks of opportunity. You guys should just fight these things. I mean, because they're coming after you. You know what I mean? But it's up to you. It's up to you guys. So
yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration for advantage.
okay. Yeah, these things are gunning for him. All right, very nice. 17's a hit on the Minotaur with your Dragon Thumper Mace. All right, so you hit it for 3 bludgeoning damage. Anything else for you?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, so the Minotaur. The Minotaur is going to hold because the Minotaur. Well, I guess it would see some type of magic that was put on top of Lynn. So, all right, it's going to hold. It's going to hold there. All right, Gimbal, you're up now.
Burning hands of this big ugly brute right in front of me.
All right, give me an attack. I think they're trying to outrun these Minotaur, and the Minotaur
Can't
speed
target him for some reason.
is 40. Which one are you trying to target?
Oh, there we go.
All right. Let's see the save. What are you burning hands? All right. A failed saving throw. 10 fire damage. It's definitely wounded. That's for sure. He's probably at about. You would be able to think he's. Well, he's actually, this Minotaur hasn't been wounded very much, but the other Minotaur in the back, he's probably at about half life or so. All right, Zero, you're around the corner, and nobody's
So I have
yelled
your
stop or
potion.
anything.
It's like, come here, man. We gotta help them.
How did they know?
Can't be running anymore.
I don't have the magics like you guys do.
All right, so as you round the corner, you can see that Lynn is between the 2 Minotaurs. He's knocked prone. And then you can see the other Minotaur is engaged with both Gimbal and Ander.
All right. I guess magic missile.
Thank you guys for the follows. Totally appreciate it. All right, Zero. Down to 2 spell slots. I love it.
I'm down to 1.
First bolt, 5. Nice job. Second bolt, 2. Third one, 2 for a total of 9 force damage. He's wounded as well. Anything else for you?
That's all I have.
All right, Lynn, you're prone. You want to stand up?
Okay. Not yet. I want to heal myself first.
Okay.
I'm going to use my lay on hands while I'm laying down before I stand up, if that's okay.
Sure. I got no problem with that.
All right, and I'll use all 20 hit points to heal myself. And then I will stand up.
Okay. And 20's below your half, so yeah, you can definitely do that. Yeah, so you're barely damaged now. Have a good one, Cyblade.
Yep.
Good seeing you.
And
What's
that's
up, Enuid? Good to see you.
all I'm going to do. Not going to take an attack of opportunity, so I'll just stand there ready to hit him. Next time.
Is that yeah, it's an action,
Yeah,
right?
it's an action.
So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, all right. I'd love to see you stand up. All right, Rain. All Are you, which square are you in? Are you in the... All right. So you're moving up.
I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm peeking my head around the corner, and that's it.
All right. You see the same thing as I just told Zero. All right, Minotaur. Ander, you're going to be the recipient of a Great Axe attack. And in fact, this thing is going to go... In fact, this thing is going to go reckless. So this thing starts scraping his hooves on the ground and whatnot. So he is going to go ahead and go with advantage on his melee attacks. But he's going to leave his defense down, and he's going to be vulnerable because you are going to gain advantage on attacks as well. So with his advantage, he misses, but he is vulnerable now. So Ander, what say you?
All right, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. It's a
All right, so
bonus action.
you should automatically attack with advantage because I've put reckless on there for him. So
Oh, okay.
I've got a bunch of effects now inside of the conditions, so you guys should be able to go in there and take a look at them. All right, so Ander, you may continue. Sorry about that. Spiritual weapon. All right. Second level spell slot. Up behind the Minotaur. Nice. And that will be with an advantage. It should already have advantage calculated in. Look at that. Perfect. And your spiritual weapon hits with a 21. Minimum damage of 5. Now you can go ahead and take your action. And what would your action be, Ander? You attack with your Dragon Thumper Mace. You hit. You hit for 3, wounding the Minotaur a little bit more. Round number 5. The Minotaur has seen you stand up, Lynn. He has loved it. This Minotaur will also go into a reckless fury as well. So I will give him advantage on his attacks. Let's see. There you go. He's got reckless attack on. And he will attack you. And his attack is a 21, which is a hit. Not too bad. You take 10.
Yeah.
But he's left himself vulnerable as well. Awesome. You will get advantage. Gimbal, you're up.
Will I have advantage on this guy, Dave?
You will have advantage on his attack, yeah. Anybody attacking him will. For sure.
I will do shock and grasp, and I'll try to grab one of those potatoes again.
Okay, that will be with advantage. Very nice. 21 is a hit. Zzz, zzz, zzz. That is going to be 3 damage. Next time we play, too, we're going to have a whole multitude of sounds going off within Fantasy Grounds, too. So
And I'll make movement to here.
I'm going to plug in Sirenscape to this. I've already got it plugged in, but I'm going to be creating a database for pretty much every spell, every attack type. So every time you guys do something, there will be a little sound effect. I just hope it won't drive you guys batshit crazy. So did you just run and want to take an attack of opportunity, right?
You know what, Dave? If you had a reaction, you could do that. But right now, he's holding his nuts and does not have any reactions this time.
No, that's right, because Shocking Grasp prevents the attack of opportunity. That is right.
It does.
So, yeah, he was holding his sack for you. Although, yeah, that was actually the Minotaur that you tried to grab his balls anyway. So, all right, Zero.
I might say something about you there, Gimbal. I'm just saying.
Oh, feel free to. All right, Zero. What are you doing?
All right, I'm going to use another spell slot
Okay.
and magic missile it.
Yeah. Five damage, 4 damage, and 4 damage. Wow. Minotaur number 2 is heavily wounded as you have just done 13 more force damage to it from 3 force darts. And Zero moves back. I love it.
I move back.
All right, Lynn, you have advantage. You don't have to hit it. It's already got the effect on there. So swing away.
Okay. Would you
still have
take
the
prone
prone
off me?
effect, right?
Yeah, I will take prone off of you because that would probably negate it out now, wouldn't it? So you're good to go. You are good to go. And good luck on your attack, which is actually a hit with a 21 with your longsword. That is a hit. Ooh, Divine Smite. Oh, nice. The Minotaur is heavily damaged with a 20 between slashing damage and radiant damage. All right, Rain.
She's just chewing on her claw 'cause she doesn't know what else to do.
All right, Minotaur number 2. Let's see. Minotaur number 2 would be going for Ander. Now, let's see. At the start of its turn, the Minotaur can gain advantage on all blah, 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 blah. So I will continue to reckless attack this. He swings his great axe at you, Ander. And he misses with an 18.
Nice.
Ander, you're up now.
See,
You've had like 12 lives this episode, man, this session.
yeah, that 2 AC is helping out.
Yeah, that potion really helped you out a lot. Hey, I like those random effects stuff, those potions. All right.
All right, so he already has the effect on him, right?
Yes, he sure does. You can attack away. Let me see. Nope. Actually, it looks like it disappears after a round. So that is my bad. Go ahead and roll one more attack, and let's see if you crit. Nope, but you still would have hit regardless. So go ahead, roll damage. Yeah, I didn't take into consideration that the effect had a 1 round duration on it. So my bad. All right.
All right, that
Very
was
nice
the
hit.
spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that was a spiritual weapon. So let's go ahead. Now it's fixed, so now you can attack just regular. You don't have to worry about hitting advantage.
All right.
As you
All right.
swing away with Dragon Thumper.
I cast Inflict Wounds.
Ooh, you're casting. Very nice. With advantage.
It's a touch spell too, so
Oh, that won't. All right, that's a hit. All right, that'll be 13 damage to the Minotaur. Let's go to the Minotaur, which is attacking Lynn. I'm going to go ahead and put Reckless back on there. These things are going for broke on you guys. All right, so that's going to be a miss. Very nice. Glad to see that.
Yeah,
now,
me too.
Gimbal, you're up.
Firebolt to the one nearest me.
Okay. Are you guys forgetting your +1s to your attacks from the boon that you guys had for this encounter?
Yes. I am.
Anybody remember that? That is a hit with a 14. Nice
Ooh,
bonus.
I bet that's barely.
Yeah, that's a nice hit. I don't know if that's a barely or not. Nice max damage, though.
Yeah. Got good damage on him.
Yeah, it's took massive damage. These things are heavily wounded. These things are the Minotaur that's in front there. He's staggering back and forth, and it looks like he's literally on his last leg. It looks like. All right, Zero. What say you, Zero? Sorry about that, Lynn.
All right, I got one more slot. We're going to do it again.
Let's do it. So your first bolt is going to kill Minotaur 2, if that's where you're hitting. Okay, so you can redirect your other 2 bolts to the other Minotaur as long as you have the range on Magic Missile, which I believe Magic Missile has a monstrosity of a range anyway, so... Alright, so the Minotaur will take 8 more damage, which it is in very bad shape now also. Starting to stagger around and whatnot. Almost a surge, but no close. So close, but yet so far away. Alright, Lynn, you should have advantage on the Minotaur.
Wow.
Wow, and you miss with advantage. Rain, you're up.
Can I give him my inspiration to re-roll that?
You can do that if you'd like to.
I would appreciate that.
Let's do it then.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the 17 is definitely going to be a hit. You slash him for 10 more damage with your long sword. You slice a major artery. Blood is spewing everywhere. He clutches his throat. Rain, are you doing anything this round? Are you moving in? Are you moving? Doing anything?
I am going to be looking at all that blood flying around and making the face of the scaredy cat emote in chat.
Alright. So I will go ahead and recklessly attack. Last ditch effort. Let's see. In fact, I won't. Ander, you're up.
All right.
I forgot to take that Minotaur out of the tracker.
Can I get the spiritual weapon passed to the back of you?
Sure. Where do you want to put it? It's not very large, so yeah, it can basically float over him. Sure.
You said it's +1 to attacks?
Yep. That's from the boon, yeah. If he hits, it will probably... And it's going to have advantage because of reckless attack anyway. And that's a hit. So I believe you're probably going to kill him. Yes, you will. So the Minotaur is incapacitated. You guys are out of combat.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, that was extremely rude. I was only going to talk to him. I thought you said they were behind porticules, not some little wire fence.
Porticules.
Oh, Gimbal.
That's a lot of blood.
All right, let's search these bodies and
watch your step.
go see what they were looking at.
Hey, Rain, maybe you should get like a bow and arrow or something like that. Maybe some darts or some daggers to throw.
I always forget I have darts.
So you guys are out of combat. Everybody gets 280 more experience apiece. Very nice. You're getting close to that 6,500 mark. Looks like you're about 1,200 away. Very nice. So what say you, adventurers?
What do these Minotaurs have on them? We search them.
Sure, you most certainly search them. So they have a couple of bags of these gold pieces of armor. And as you look at it, it's not solid gold, but it is gold-plated armor. And it looks like there was a couple of these mannequins as well. So why don't... who all is inside of the... well, actually... None of you are able to ascertain that because you guys are all still in the hallway.
Well, they,
But
they don't. They dropped their bags in the
Yeah.
room.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They were coming. They were coming after you guys, but you guys are all in the hallway. So
Well, I'll come up.
all right.
I'll go where the bags are. Look at
Okay.
'em.
So yeah, this room is brightly illuminated from that sun, or that sun that's basically split in two because of the door. Basically, the door jamb, the middle seal, breaks it into two pieces. Beautiful door, by the way. And we'll get back to the door. So these bags of armor. It is gold-plated armor. Why don't you give me Gimbal? Anybody that has any kind of arcanic magic, clerics or
Oh
casters,
yeah, I'm looking at that, Dave. I'll give you
give me an Arcana check. As you guys are kind of giving the room a once-over, looking at all of this gold-plated armor that are in these two bags that the Minotaur were shoving into the bags as you guys opened up the door. Well, as Gimbal opened up the door. Ander, you can see that there's the mannequins on each side of this room. And plus you sense a little bit of conjuration magic that's still kind of like residual magic that's kind of left over on the armor from the strands. And these were animated suits of armor, basically. And it looks like the Minotaur, they were jumped by the animated suits of armor. They took care of the suits of armor, and then they started looting it. But this stuff is pretty heavy. But it looks like it does have some value. And all of these pieces of armor would probably be worth about 1,000 gold. However, the weight of all of this armor is probably around about 100 pounds or so, 1,000 pounds. So you guys can leave the bags here if you'd want to and come back later, or unless you guys want to drag those bags around. There's two bags at 50 pounds per bag.
I think we ought to leave it somewhere.
Yeah, we'll stash it. Come back for it.
Dave, I want to look at the. You mentioned something about murals. I like to look at the murals and also look at the double doors. And I'm looking for symbols that I would recognize. Often art has symbology to give a piece meaning. So trying to figure out what these are all about. What does it mean? So can I give you a history check for that, or religion, or what would you like me to do?
You can give me an arcane check to ascertain the walls. If you want to try to figure out what kind of iconology and stuff, it may be religious. You can give me a religious check with disadvantage because you're not a holy type of class, but I will entertain that anyway. And if you're successful, I'd like to hear how you're successful and how you remember which. Gotta love it. So how would you remember noticing that these doors are from the deity Almater? Everybody else give me a perception check as well. Everybody except for Gimbal, not Gimbal. Rain, you recognize these doors as the same type of architecture and the same type of religious iconage back at the Lizardman Temple. Remember where you guys entered and fought the Lizardman and Breeze was climbing around in the broken glass dome up top? Well, remember how I said that the two doors were ripped off the front of that temple? Well, here are the two doors. Because you actually remember seeing all of this in that temple. Plus, you knew that the doors were ripped off anyway. So that's what your perception check. You're like, aha, an aha moment, a light bulb moment. And these doors are beautiful. They would have looked great on that temple. Definitely
So
out of place here, but
I just pointed at the doors, confused. I'm like, that's very familiar.
Yeah, those are symbols of El Mater.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, lizard men.
Ah, yes, the Fane of the Sun Swallower. That was
That's
it, right?
That is
I
it.
suppose
That is it. Yeah.
that sounds about right. What do you know about this guy?
We met Thoth.
You met who?
Thoth, the dragon.
The Black Dragon.
Oh, a black dragon, a worshipper of El Mater, huh? Very interesting. Very
No, it seems that he had taken over the ancient temple, the ruins of the temple.
He's working with the red wizards, I think. But we saved his baby, so he doesn't hate us.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, the doors are from the temple. Wouldn't that look nice in the temple? It's all pretty and temple-y.
It's beautiful indeed. I've seen these same symbols in a book I read 50 years ago, maybe it was.
I thought you didn't have stories.
Well, it's not a story. That's a treatise on various religions. Are these stories? A book of
It's a
facts?
story to me. I like bedtime stories.
Well, perhaps I can read you Anthral's missives on thermatology and the astral planes. Would you like that as a story?
That'd be a great bedtime story and put me right to sleep.
Put you right to sleep. Nice.
What a strange little thing, aren't you?
I'm gonna take out an apple and eat it, Dave.
Okay, very good.
Reach in my shield, pull it out.
Isn't
Chomp
that
down.
shield awesome, man? I love that. I knew you'd like that shield.
So what do I know? What do I know about El Mater, Dave? El Mater, Dave?
A monitor? Yeah. So, Aminator.
Ah, I see what you did there.
I am going to take a stab at this, but I believe that he is the god of the sun, obviously, because of the door. I believe he is the god of time, and I believe that he is the god of law. I may be wrong on law, but I know he's the I think he's the god of the sun and time. But I could be mistaken on law and order. And if I am, I apologize in advance.
So I know about the god. I know that this is his symbols.
It is.
But anything else, I wouldn't know why.
I have to look that up.
Here,
I hope he's the god of law and order. I think he is.
Anything
I
else
don't
about
know.
him?
Yeah, would it be
might know.
strange that the
I have
god of
an
the sun? Yes, Rain? What?
Maybe I could be wrong, but maybe that ugly wizard chick stole them and put them in here because she's stealing. She's been rooting around in here.
Ah, weren't the Ambergulls notorious for robbing things such as this?
Mostly grapes, I believe.
They were, yes.
So I'm gonna start snooping around behind the tapestries here, Dave.
Who has the red wizard book?
Looking for
I've
secret.
got it.
No.
We need to search that book for clues.
That would be good. And in fact, why don't we go ahead and end here for tonight, and we'll take a long rest, and whoever wants to read the book, I'll let you know what
And tell me
happens.
bedtime story.
Yeah, Gimbal will tell you a bedtime story on the strands of magic.
Well, we're reading the Red Wizard's book. I want to hear that too.
Yeah. Well, you can read both. You'll have 8 hours.
Sweet.
So,
So
there
do
you
we
go.
get our max hit
I'll
points
read a
back?
book and Gimbal will read a book. And we'll
You
compare
will.
Notes.
So you do get your... All right. You do that. Get notes. And who was doing the studying of the Red Wizard's book?
Oh, I'll do that. Gimel will
had
find that
both.
very interesting.
Okay.
Well, so you could read me that book as a bedtime story instead of the book that means absolutely nothing to me.
I'll do that.
We'll talk about that Red Wizard's book as we play next time. Now, as for your hit points, Rain, you can go ahead and have your hit points back. You can go back up to 27 max. So you can change yours back to 27. And
Thank
Lynn,
you.
after a long rest, you are recovered and you are back up to a 42 hit point max. That was actually that actually really hurt you, Lynn.
Yeah,
losing
that was
losing
pretty big
those.
for me.
Yeah. So there
That's
we
why
go.
I gave
guys.
away the healing potion so he can have something.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. You guys are here in the 60-foot long chamber. You have the door to a monitor. And what's beyond that door? Or do you go back and go through the portcullis where the dragon statue's at? Or do you go through the portcullis to the south? We'll find out next time when we play. So you guys have had a long rest, and thanks for playing, everybody.